everyone, welcome to Lekker Treats and thank you so much for being here. My name is Benedicta and in today's video I am very much excited to share with you all my very easy recipe in making this delicious noodles with shrimps and vegetables. Let's get started! For this recipe, you can use any vegetable of your choice. Today, I am using some pak choi, and over here, I have 2 bunches of that. We also have some carrots, some bell pepper. I have the red and the yellow bell pepper. I'm using 1 onion, about 2 thumb sizes of ginger, and some garlic. We have about 5 cloves of garlic over here, but feel free to reduce the garlic and the ginger if you do not want much of that. In addition to that, we have our noodles, and I love using this Chinese style noodles that I always pick up from my Asian store. So please feel free to use any noodles of your choice. We also have some salt and black pepper to season our shrimps, 4 eggs, and our star of the show, the shrimps. Over here, I have about 400 grams of shrimps that has been rinsed thoroughly. We'll also be using some oil for the stir fry, and for our sauces, we have thin soy sauce, black soy sauce, and oyster sauce. So we'll begin by seasoning our shrimps, and we'll be using just a little bit of our salt and black pepper. Over here, I'm using about half a teaspoon of black pepper. Once we are done rubbing the shrimps very well with the salt and black pepper, we'll set it aside to use later. Next, we'll be heading on to chopping our vegetables. So once we are done chopping all our vegetables, we'll bring a bowl of water to a boil, and then we begin boiling our noodles. But as we are boiling our water, we'll begin with the frying of our shrimps and our eggs, and then set them aside to use later. It's important to cook your noodles according to the instructions on the packaging. However, if you are using it for a stir fry, it's very important not to overcook your noodles. So it should not be on the softer side as we are going to stir fry it together with our vegetables. And once you drain the water after cooking it, rinse it with cold water to prevent it from further cooking. Next, in our wok, we are going to begin stir frying our vegetables, and it's important to cook this on high heat so that you retain, the crunchiness of your vegetables and not overcook it at the same time. Because the white portion of our pak choi is a bit tougher compared to the green leafy side, it's important to add it a bit earlier to our stir fry to have it cook evenly. Next, we'll be adding our white pepper powder, mix everything well together and allow this to stir fry for a little while before adding our noodles. But in case you love to use black pepper, please feel free to add it. After adding our noodles, we'll be adding our sauces, and over here we added our thin soy sauce, we are adding our oyster sauce, and then we'll be adding our black soy sauce. We'll mix everything well together, and when it comes to the sauces, feel free to add it according to your taste. So next comes, the only tedious part of this process, and it's making sure that everything is well mixed together. You have your vegetables evenly distributed in there, and just look at that. We are all done. It's very easy to put this meal together, and you are going to serve your family, your friends, your loved one with a nutritious meal in no time. And the taste is simply amazing. It's super delicious, very cheap to make at home, and you know what went into making this lovely, delicious meal. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also share with your friends and families. If you haven't done yet, kindly subscribe to the channel. And as always, simple, easy, lekker. See you in the next one. Bye.